Alright, welcome to A1 lesson 23 as we're going to be looking on the topic that says countable and uncountable nouns. That is how we are going to learn the use of a or an, some and any. We are going to first understand nouns. We say 3 apples but not 3 rices. Why? Why can we say 3 apples but not 3 rices? That's due to what we call countable nouns and uncountable nouns. When I say countable nouns, we can count them. They can be counted like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. But uncountable, they cannot be counted. No. You can't say 1, 2, 3. When we say countable, they have singular and plural form. We can have singular and we can have plural form. But when we go into the uncountable nouns, they do not have plural form. They just stay like that, no plural, just like that, just like that. When we say countable noun, they use a or n or numbers. You can say a, you put that noun. You can say n, you put that noun. You can say 1, 2, 3, and then you put that noun. When you say uncountable use some, any, much, little, any quantifier like that. Let's see examples like an apple, 2 cars. An apple. You see here I say that we can use an, we can use numbers like an apple uses a chair uses a, 2 cars, that's using numbers. But here I can say rice, water, sugar, but I can't say 1 rice. No. I can't say 2 water. No. I can't say that. See article a and n. We use article a or n with what we call singular countable nouns. A or n is used with singular countable nouns. A banana, a dog, a pen, an apple, an orange, an egg. You see we are using an when we have vowel sound. We are using a when we have consonant sound. Remember, I'm saying sound, I'm not saying letters. Example, I have a pen. She has an umbrella. How about using some? We use some for affirmative. Affirmative, remember, means positive. Mostly with plural or uncountable nouns. We use them for offers and requests. I can say I have some apples, we need some rice, would you like some coffee? You see I'm using it for positive. I have some apples. We need some rice. Either countable and uncountable. And here the reason I'm using some, it is because it is an offer. Would you like? Remember we learned the use of would you like and I'd like. When I use I'd like, I put some. When I say would you like, I use some. How about any? How do we use any? We use any for negative sentences and questions. We use any in negative sentences and in questions. I don't have any sugar. Do you have any bread? I don't need any help today. When it is a negative, use any. When it is a question, use any. Like that, like that, like that. A and n is used for singular countable nouns only. Countable nouns which are singular. I have an apple. We have an umbrella. You use some for plural or uncountable but in positives. If it's plural or it is uncountable, we don't care as long as it is positive. We have some juice. Any is used for negative or questions like I don't have any rice. Countable means that they can be counted like 1, 2, 3. Apples are countable. Uncountable, we cannot count them. They can't be counted. Like water, you cannot count water and say this is 1 water, 2, 3. No. Unless you say 1 bottle or 2 bottles or 3 bottles. Quantity, and that in that case you are counting bottles, you're not counting water. You're counting bottles of water but not water. Quantity, remember we ask how much for uncountable. We ask how many for countable nouns. We need a small quantity of sugar. I'm trying to show you, like, quantity means the amount you want, the amount, the level of thing you want. When you say we need a small quantity of sugar, means like this small is defining the quantity. Portion means a part or a piece of something. I will take a small portion of rice, means like I will take a small part, a small piece of rice. Ingredients means part of recipe. We need some ingredients for the soup. When you say ingredients, means what we put into something. Like when you are going to make bread, what do you use as your ingredient? You use sugar, you use salt, you use vanilla sugar, you use baking powder, you use flour, baking flour, you use water. Those are all ingredients, and sometimes you use milk. Those are ingredients to make the recipe that you want. Let's fill in the blanks. I need dash dash sugar. You're going to choose between A and some or any. There isn't dash dash milk in the fridge. She bought dash dash apple and dash dash bananas. Have you got dash dash bread? I want dash dash water, please. Choose the correct option. Here you have answers, then you choose. I'd like dash dash trees. There isn't dash dash water. I have dash dash idea. We don't need dash dash bread. Can I have dash dash orange? You're going to correct the mistake here. I don't have some apples. She has an apples. We need any bread. There are a rice on the table. I want a water. You're going to correct the mistake. And here let me show, for example, the mistakes that we have here. This is a mistake. Here, this is the mistake. This is the mistake. This is a mistake, and this is a mistake. This is a mistake. So you're going to base on that, and then you make correction. You make the correct correction. When you go into the quiz, there is dash dash apple on the table. I don't have dash dash coffee. We need dash dash eggs. She has got dash dash rice. Can I have dash dash water? To say thank you. Hope to see you in the next video.